YouTube, it's Michelle, and it is still Friday. It's 10:57, and I was able to knock it out. So let's do a recap. We have my first one, my second, my third, my fourth that I completed last weekend, and here is number 5. All done. So I'm not going to do too much to the front. I just love the napkin and the way that the bird looks. It's one signature, and it's pamphlet stitched in, and I used fancy fibers to stitch in the signature, and I've even included a couple of bead dangles. I'm determined to follow Nurse Tara's tutorial until I can actually make a chunky charm, but right now just some beads dangling from the tied signature. I've put in a brad in the front and a brad in the back, and have just some brown ribbon to close the signature. So when you open it up, here's a flap there, just the string for the knot for the tie. We've got our pocket, and here we go with the signature. So this is one of the sewn, made out of some packaging paper that I had. I had a big roll of this paper, and so I got out my sewing machine and made one of these pocket folders here. Most of the papers in this signature are coffee dyed. So we've got a little doily, 2 doilies, and a flower that has been stained with some Tim Holtz inks. And there's 2 tags. One's coffee dye tag that I made at home, and the other one is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden Freebies that has also been adhered to a coffee dyed index card. You open up this page, and we've got the Sizzix Birdie from the Birdie and Cage die, and it's got one of those feathers behind it. It's a doily. File folder. There's a bird. It's done. Graph paper. It's a tab with a little flower with a tab. Here is some baker's paper, and it's been stamped, and there's just a little envelope there. A little stamping. This paper, it's good for journaling, making notes. Here's some sprayed paper, a little embellishment, another flower tag, and that writing paper with a little bit of stamping, just a little bit, just to give it some interest. It's a piece of tea-dyed paper, and it's been stamped with the young lady embellished, and there's a tab, a flower tab on that page. A couple of butterflies at the bottom of there. Some more of this paper. Here's a little flower embellishment here. It's not a tuck spot because this paper is really, really, really thin. But just came out pretty. It's got coffee dyed doilies, and then these are some coffee stained coffee filters that have been cut. Butterflies top. The center of the signature has a parchment paper envelope. So there's that. It's been coffee stained. Some more of the baker's paper with little butterfly embellishments on it, just for interest. This is for notes. Here's the other side of that tea stain paper. There's a nice, beautifully richly colored coffee stained doily. Got a paper clip embellishment here. And then when you flip it over on the other side, some eyelash trim with a rosette on the other side of that paper clip. More of the baker's paper and some more butterflies. I was gifted these butterflies. They were in a pocket letter that I received from one of my pocket letter pals, and she had die cut me a bunch of butterflies. Here's a tuck spot here. Just got this today. Ephemera's Vintage Garden freebie that was on the website. And so it's a little tuck spot. Some sprayed. This was sprayed paper. Here's some more of the baker's paper, and this is a recent die. I've got the dandelion, and there's a little butterfly on the dandelion. Butterfly up in the corner. This is graph paper, and it's got a little bit of stamping at the top and at the bottom, but this is coffee dyed. Here's the other side of that file folder. There's an envelope that has been made out of parchment, coffee dye. There's a little sparkly butterfly there. And inside there's just a sheet of paper that's been folded, all coffee stained. You can see the doily really good. That side, here's the other side of that first doily. It's been sprayed. So here's the side of my craft pouch, and there's a flower here and a tag. It's in there, so it's a tuck spot here. I just put the tag in there so you'll know it's a tuck spot. Butterflies at the top. And here we have some more of those dandelion cutouts with a little butterfly. And the back of the journal. And here's my bird that is flying upside down. So that's it. Finished it. Feels good. Out of the PhD Projects Half Done file. And ready to be gifted for Christmas. So, hope everyone's having a crafty evening. I think my kid's trying to reach me because it's so late. Have a great night and a great weekend. Bye.